Hey everyone, in this video I'm going to show you how to quickly make these really neat dinosaur cookies perfect for a dinosaur themed party. So stay tuned and I will show you how. Here are the things that I used: a 3-inch and a 2.5-inch round cookie cutter. I used these dinosaur icing decorations and I found these at Walmart. I'm going to be using brown, leaf green, sky blue, and orange food coloring by Wilton. Alright guys, let's get started. Alright guys, to get started, I'm going to be using an edible marker, and what I'm going to do is I'm just going to draw a little line like halfway through the icing decoration, as you see here, right in the middle of it. And I'm just going to do just a little bit of green here for the grass because I have the detail part at the top part of the cookie, so I need more space up at the top. So since the grass is just pretty plain, I don't want too much of that. So I set my decorations to where I'm going to want them to be once it is all iced. So that way it can guide me to where I want my line to be. So I'm going to do it around here, and this one I'm going to go somewhere around here by the knee area, like that. So now I have my green in a tip 3, and so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take my little decoration out and just go ahead and fill that green area down here. Very small space. Go ahead and smooth it out. After you've done that, go ahead and do all the rest of them, and just give them about an hour or so to dry. That way when you go in with your other colors, they don't blend or bleed into each other. So I'm going to do the rest of them and give them some time to dry, and then we can move on to the next step. Alright, so moving on, I have here a tip 3 and some light blue icing, and I'm going to flood the top part. And then we're going to give this some time to dry so we can do the rest of the detail. This is where this little icing decoration is going to get stuck onto. Okay, so now go ahead and smooth it out. Alright, make sure that you attach these ends equally so they can match with this green end at the bottom. Now I'm going to add just a little bit here, just a couple dots on the foot and a little bit on the tail. Don't put too much, or else when you press on it, it's going to squish out and it's going to spread onto the green. Some of my blue from my icing decoration fell on here, so I'll just take that out. And since this little guy is facing towards my right, I'm going to put it on the left side of the cookie because I want to leave some space here for my other detail. So again, the part here at the bottom that's going to get attached to the green will go here, and the rest will attach to the wet blue icing. So just a little tap there so I could grab onto my dry green icing, and that's about it. So now I'm going to give this some time to dry, about an hour or so, and then I can go and move on to my other details. So I'm going to finish up the rest, give this some time to dry, and I'll be back. Alright, so this has time to dry. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to do the volcano and the palm trees, the trunk of the palm tree, since I need both of them to grab a crust and dry before I add on the next detail on each of them. So I'm going to do both of those first, and I do have tip 2s on both the brown and the orange. So I'm going to do the volcano on the back side of the dinosaur. So if you see all the cookies, they will have the volcano on the back side of them. I want the palm tree in the front of them, so that's why I'm doing it like this, but you can do it the other way around if you like. So I'm just going to do somewhat of a mountain-ish with a little bit of a flat top. And come down here towards the edge at the bottom to make sure that I cover underneath the tail. Just smooth it out. Doesn't necessarily have to be super smooth because the mountains, the volcano is not completely smooth. It's a little bit rough, so you don't have to worry about it being too perfect. Now for the trunk, I'm going to do, you can see there has a little bit of a ripple effect. This one you can see it a little bit more. I'll show you how to do that. Again, a tip number 2. This is a somewhat medium consistency, not completely thick. Just go ahead and press your tip right there, and as you lift up, pipe and lift up, and just continue putting pressure on your bag as you lift up and push down like that. Now I do have a curve to them. This one came out a little bit more straight, but I do want them to be a little bit more curved. So I'll do that one more time on this one here. Really quick. So just press, and as you go up, come down again. Just like that. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to give this some time to dry, just a few minutes, and then I'm going to be using the orange for the lava, only because it already has all these bright colors on there. I don't have to make another batch of red icing just to put a little bit on there, but you can if you like. I'm just going to use the same orange one just to keep it in the same color scheme. And then I'm just going to whip up some green, the same one that I used for the grass, but in a thicker consistency. Now that one has to be pretty thick in order to keep the leaf shape. So I'm going to just give this a few minutes to dry, and then I'll come back. Alright, so this has had time to dry. So I have here a leaf tip 65, which is a very, very tiny leaf tip, and I have it in a thick consistency, and I'm going to give it a 5 long leaves to make the palm tree. That, and as you see, I'm just pushing it out like that as I pull out like that. So that's cute, kind of looks like a little star shape. Now I'm gonna go with my orange, same one that I used for the tree trunk, and I'm gonna make the lava. Again, you can use red to make it look a little bit more realistic, but I'm sticking with the orange just because it's already pretty colorful, so I'm just going to stick to that color scheme. And that's it for that. Now I am using a tip 0, but you can use a tip 1, and I'm using white, and I'm going to make little circles or little bubbles to make the clouds. I'm going to do 4 and 1, 6 in that one, like that. And we'll just do one more down here. So that makes a little cute little bubbly clouds. So now I'm going to change my tip on my green that I had the leaf tip, and I'm going to switch it to my grass tip, and that's going to be Wilton 233. This is optional, but I'm just going to do it here to make it a little bit more realistic looking. It has grass. Now you can cover the whole bottom if you like. This also helps kind of hide this seam here with the 2 connections and the blue and the green. So you can just do it like that, or you can completely fill the bottom part with grass if you like. This is optional again, but I think it looks kind of neat with the grass. So, let's go on to the last one here. that's pretty much it for this cookie, guys. So just give it some time to dry, and that's it. So I'm gonna put them all together once they're dry. Alright guys, that is it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Again, I did find these dinosaur icing decorations at Walmart in their cake decorating supply aisle. But you can also find them on eBay. They're going to be a little bit more expensive because you have to pay for shipping as well. But try Walmart first. And I believe that is it, guys. I thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. Give it a thumbs up if you did. Subscribe if you haven't done so. And I will talk to you soon. Thanks so much for watching, guys. And have a good one.